Are carbs essential for muscle building, or are they only necessary for energy to fuel the workout?
Now, studies will show that you can build muscle and strength without carbohydrates, okay? That being said, studies also show that if you have carbs, you build more muscle and more strength.
It's a lot easier.
It's not necessary, but boy, is it different.
It helps.
I've gone, because I have had digestive issues in the past, I've gone keto for long periods of time. And, I can still have decent workouts and all that stuff, but it's so much harder to build.
I mean, one of the things that's awesome about carbs, especially for someone who's trying to build muscle and increase their calories, is it kind of stimulates the appetite.
Mm-hmm.
You do a really high fat or a higher protein type of diet, and it just totally satiates you.
Mm-hmm.
And it works for some people for sure, but I definitely think it's a lot easier to do when you use carbohydrates.
Now, Justin, you went extreme and did carnivore for a while.
Yeah.
You were experimenting, which means you just ate meat, and then you had carbs after. What did you notice workout was?
It was detrimental, really. I mean, in terms of like my energy levels in the workout. Like, I was. To be honest, like I would go into work out and I would be like less motivated, and some of my power lifts and like when I get in and do deadlifts and these compound lifts, that's where I felt it. So
How big of a difference in strength would you say? Like, you notice drops in strength?
yeah, I would say maybe like 10, 15 pound drops on the major lifts. Like I know that my calorie intake dramatically dropped. Everybody's different. Everybody varies. Some people maybe be able to thrive by just eating meat and just being keto or just eating vegan. But for me, like I need that carb intake. It really does help fuel my workouts.
I tend to do fasted workouts most of the time. And I can do them, and I occasionally do a fasted workout, but they're never my best workouts.
Not for building.
Yeah, my best workouts are always, after I've had at least 2 meals that day that are pretty carb heavy, where I'm getting a good 50 to 100 grams of carbs in there.
I notice it for myself, anecdotally, when I train clients. If I was having someone go through a period of trying to build as much muscle as possible, carbs helped. They just help, plain and simple. And the studies support this. The studies are pretty conclusive on this. If you eat carbohydrates, you perform better, you're stronger. And as far as muscle building is concerned, you're probably going to build more muscle. Now, so if you're somebody that gets terrible digestive issues or bloat or lethargic or autoimmune type issues when you eat lots of carbohydrates, which some people do. Some people get those issues.
A high carb diet.
That's it. And when I was dealing with digestive issues, I performed better on keto. Studies say, this is when I would take a weight gainer, it would give me diarrhea, but I'd be like, it's supposed to work, so I'm just going to keep taking it. I would completely ignore the fact that I'm probably going to lose weight. Well, listen to your body. Right. Like creatine is a great example. Creatine in studies conclusively helps you build more muscle, improves recovery, and just improves performance. Conclusive.
But if it gives you diarrhea.
Yeah, but if it gives you gastro upset, it's not only is that not going to do that for you, it's going to do the opposite. So the diet that makes you healthiest is the one that you want to stick to.